A lot of my clients asked me to create this ChatGPT funnel that will sound like talking to the real human. I mean, having no buttons, no links inside the button, so that people think that they talk to real people. And I've been playing with this funnel for, let's say, a couple hours. Okay, but I've created it and now I added it as a template. You will find it in ChatGPT integration funnel template after purchasing, downloading this doc and this link with the funnels with templates. And now you need to click this sales funnel plus ChatGPT that sounds like talking to a real human. So click it. This funnel will be great for you if you want to book more calls, if you want to sell your digital courses, your high ticket services, your consultations, and digital products. Anything that you want people to get more information from you, get email from them, and ask questions that ChatGPT will answer, and book call with you, or give the link to your product course webinar registration, anything that you want them to click that link. And it will send 2 follow-ups with different delays in here. I will show you now step by step how edit it. Let's reload the page for now. And now click edit. So I haven't added comments yet, but when you download this template, there will be comments already. And now you will see step by step. I'm going to show you how to edit it. See, it looks very simple, but it's going to take you some time to adjust. And I'm going to explain you right now what to do. Okay, so let's start with this first block. This block is where I already activated it. We'll get back to it later. And in the end, after we set everything up, in this first message, see, click here. This is the text block where you greet your customers, and then you tell them what to do. Okay, next. But if you don't use in this send message, if we don't use this button, you won't be able to use this text message as the reply to comments, because then there is next step, and when you use comment replies, there should be the button for people to click. If you want to use this funnel as also comment reply, you want to activate it to respond to comments in your Instagram, you will need to add the button here, learn more. Okay, let's call it learn more. Click done and delete this next step and activate like this. So there should be at least one button if you want to use it as a comment reply. If you don't, you can activate it with different DM keywords, different keywords, but not comment replies. Then you may not use this button. So it may stay the same. So it's just for you to understand when you will activate it here with the comment replies and it doesn't let you, so that you know what to do. You need to add one more button in here. Okay. So next step is where we ask people to provide email to send them more information about what they want to learn, either about our services, your products, courses, your webinar registration, anything. And we ask them for email. We collect email. When you click this message, you will see this block in here. Check that it's email. You don't need to use to change anything in here. You just need to change it here in case you want another text. Okay, so this block I use here, it's not the text block, regular text block like in previous message, it's a user input. User input, it's when the bot saves everything that user types in here in the field. Now we use it in the email field. This is the system field. We don't create it. Okay, after people type email, we want it to be saved. You can save it and transfer it to any tool, marketing tool that you use for sending emails with the help of Zapier. You go to Zapier, you connect your ManyChat, you connect your other tool, and then you just choose send contact data from ManyChat to your marketing tool where you send emails. Or if you want to store that in Google Sheet, here will be the instruction how to do that. Okay, so first you will need to connect Google Sheet, and then you will need to do this in this action field. I will add comments in here with the video instruction how to do that. You will do that very fast. Okay, next step in here, it's also next message. See, and thanks, I've already sent you an email after they gave us an email. And here's the link for more information too. See, this is the link without the button, but still I prefer to add button here, like this permanent button in here, like this one, and open websites and add links in here so that people could click the button and get the link, not in the text message. Why? Because in the button, we can see the statistics, how many people clicked the button. When the link is here in the text message, we can't see the statistics. We only see how many people got this message, but how many people clicked the link, we cannot see. That's why I prefer buttons. But this chatbot was completely, this funnel was completely made without any buttons so that people think they talk to real people. That's why we added this link as you would do manually, for example. Okay, so the link goes here and here it's clickable, but we will not see any statistics, how many people clicked this link. Okay, here I set up the smart delay for people to be able to learn more information about your service, your course, your website, anything, your what you want them to do. Okay, then a smart delay here, you can change it for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, as much as you want. Okay, I've set up 1 minute. It's easier to test. Okay, but don't forget to change it. And now here, we've got actions. You will need to do this manually right now. You won't need to add new user fields as you will have those I've already created and you will have those already stored in your ManyChat after you download this template. So you will need to clear these action user fields in case people go through your funnel 2 or 3 times. The fields should be clean to store new information. This is the information that we will contain their requests to ChatGPT, their responses, and what we need for this funnel. So we will have these 4 fields. Let me show you how to clear them. Now you will have this action block, but you will not have these fields. So you will need to select actions, then action, contact data, and here clear user field. Okay, and here you will need to type ChatGPT input. So ChatGPT input this user field. So you need to type these 4 user fields in here one by one, ChatGPT input, then click action again. Now you will have this clear user field here, the main field, and ChatGPT output. ChatGPT output, we got it here, and plus action and same, plus action and same, clear user field. So 4 user fields should be cleared. The next one will be question 1 answer here, and the second will be question 2 answer in here. So 4 user fields should be cleared before we start. Now I'm going to delete this. Confirm. Let's connect to this. So your action block should look like this. 4 user field, clear user field actions. Okay. So next, what we do in after this delay, what that we set up, it can be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, as much as you want. Okay. Now we also use this user input field where we can ask people the question. Here, you will need to ask the question that can contain only yes or no response. I wanted to train ChatGPT to ask questions and learn about responses, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work yet as much as I want to. Okay, so if the person types here yes or no, and we give it to ChatGPT, and I say, okay, if it's yes, say this, or if it's no, say that. It didn't work. Really, it didn't understand me, and I played with it for I don't know 2 hours, and it didn't give me any result. So that's now we will just ask them the question: Are you interested, da 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 da, in my services, in learning more, in registering, in something else? Okay, and this question should provide the only two options: yes or no. And now what we do, we store this answer in here, question one answer, because this was our first question. Question one answer. And after the person responds, here we set up the condition. Condition with two options. Okay. What those options are? We need to select options like yes, yes, yeah, yeah, of course, yep, everything that can look like yes. Okay, and the other condition is when people say no, no, not nope, anything that contains that response, so that the chatbot could recognize it automatically, and we don't even need to use ChatGPT for that. Okay, our chatbot can do that with this condition. So let me show you how to do that. Now, this condition block will be empty for you. It will not look like this. It will just look like condition. Okay, so let me show you how to make it look like this. You click condition. See, we will need to have two conditions. This one first, in case, and we need to select custom user field. This name is question one answer. We need to click contains, and you need to add first option with the word yes. Let's do it yes. Okay, now click anywhere here. Okay, it contains yes. Now, also in this group of yes, see, we've got two groups of conditions, one with different options of yes, and the second one is different options of no, and they lead to different blocks. Okay, so the next with one, and under this first condition, you see this second condition block. You click it, and you also select custom user field, question one answer, you will have it stored, contains, and the second can be yeah. So person can type yes or can type yeah in case they miss. And you will need to think, you can add more in the same user field, question one answer. Of course, all right, all right. Okay, you may think of the answers that can be like yes. Okay, so that in case they type anything sounding like yes, the chatbot can recognize that. Okay, so let's add three options. Okay, and now, if not, if all these yes, and we need to select here, does the contact match all of these following conditions? No, we need to select any of the following conditions. Then the chatbot will check first this one. If it's not, then second one. If it's not, then this one. If it's not, then it will check another condition, and then it will be here. If not, we will need to check new condition, and here we will need to add everything connected with no. See, under if not. Here you will have the same condition, but everything is connected with yes in here. So you will need to check this condition, click this condition here, same user field, custom user field, question one answer. The same user field contains two, but here we will select everything that contains no. No contains no. Okay, not, like not interested, not now, no thanks. So everything, all these answers, they will be counted. Question one answer contains not. You can add more, as many options as you can think of. And see, here we've got two blocks, everything that is with yes and everything that is with no. But still, we need here, what else we need to do here? See, does that contact match any of the following conditions? Here we need to do the same. Does the contact match any, not all, because if you select all, if you forget about that, the chatbot will think that all of these conditions should be in one and it will not respond. So any of these words, it will check every. If any is good, then it will send the user to the needed block. Okay, so this is how it should look like. You can add as many options of yes and as many options of no, but the user field should be the same, this same user field that we store this response in here. Okay, so let me get this back and delete this. Okay, in case first block with yes, any type of yes, is good, then we send the user to this block. Okay, so in case they want to ask something ChatGPT, and in case they don't want to, in case it's not, we use them this message. Okay, I see that it's not what you need right now. It's okay. You can ask me any questions when you are ready. Okay, and still we also add this save response to a custom user field, ChatGPT input. In case they want to type this question in a day, in a week, in 2 weeks, they go back to your chat, type this question, and this question is saved, still saved in this custom field, and they go the next step where ChatGPT, where we ask something to ChatGPT. Okay, we send the request. Here's the same. So, what question do you have about implementing or using AI chatbot automation in your business? This is my question. You can ask them anything related to your product, service, anything. Okay, if they have question to that. Okay, and we also store this response into ChatGPT input user field. So check that it's here in this field that we store this response in here. Okay, you will have this user field already stored. When you click on this field, you will find it somewhere down here. It will be there. Okay, and now we need to send the request to ChatGPT in this case. And in this case, after people type some question, we add this block, request block to ChatGPT. I've told more about that in my other videos, so I will add a link to it here in the comments, and you will see how to do that. So this is where you add ChatGPT input, ChatGPT output field where we save the response, and here you play with the settings. Temperature, maximum tokens like 400, I told you, and you click save in here. Okay, so after this, we have 10 seconds. We wait for 10 seconds. ChatGPT takes the response, processes it, and then we check if this output field where we store the information from ChatGPT has any value. If yes, then the chatbot sends this message. If not, then we wait for 10 more seconds. Also check this, so you don't need to change anything in here, just in this block. And in case the ChatGPT didn't have enough time to process information and give out the response, we send this message, okay? And after this, we send this message where we ask if they want to get our link for booking call, getting registration, webinar registration, or product sale, course sale, link, anything else, okay? And In case ChatGPT gives the response is given in here. So as long as you want it to be. And after this, again, we ask the question about if they want to get our link, Zoom link or just link, sales page link. And we store this information in question to answer. This is also field. Here, in this condition, you will need to do the same as you did in this condition field where we wanted to recognize the response of the user, if it's yes or some variety of no. Same you do in this block because this block will be empty too. But here you will need to select question to answer field, the second field where we store this answer answer from our second question, okay? And here you also need to select any of the following conditions, add as many options as you want. You can add the same because the question will still, make them respond either with yes or no. Would you like to? So either it's yes or something like no, or ignore. Yes, so they can ignore in case they didn't respond, okay? So here, you need to do that again. In case they say no, you send this message, or you can still give your link in case they want to get back to it later, okay? You still can change it and paste your link in here. Okay, or you may not. And in case they want the link, you also send this message. This is a regular text message, and you just insert your link in here. And now we have delay. I've set 1 minute again because it's easier to test with this 1 minute, but you may set up, for example, 2-3 hours after this first link. You gave the link and you wait, you set up the delay here for 2-3 hours, and then for those who asked for the link, not for those who haven't. And you send this follow-up with the link again. Then you may set up the second delay for 10, 12 hours, but be inside the window of 24 hours so that all the funnel is inside the 24-hour window so that you don't interfere the rules, don't break the rules of Meta, and you're not blocked. Well, you will not be blocked, but this message, if it's outside of 24-hour window, will not be delivered. That's it. So be inside this 24-hour window, and here you can set up the delay for 2-3 hours. And here you can set up the delay plus these 2 hours in 20 hours, for example, 18 hours. So make sure that all your funnel is inside 24 hours, okay? And here you change the delay, and the last follow-up will be sent like this one, again with your link. And now after you edit it, you just check if everything is okay, if everything is connected, all the connections are here, and you click update to save all the changes. After you update it, in the next video, I'm going to show you how we preview it, okay? Test and preview, and you will see that it looks really like communication with a real human.